What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below, as usual. This video is entitled Burning Your Support System Bridge. There are a lot of people out here, we talk about entitlement and selfishness. And, you know, the changing culture, right? Not necessarily the changing culture, but this era of the culture. And there are people out here who, we have support systems who support the wrong people, and we have support systems who support the right people. And we have people who are grateful for that, but we're talking about people who are ungrateful. There are certain people out here who burn all of their bridges with their support system, whether it be family, whether it be friends, whether it be good Samaritans. Because there are people in this world who feel like everybody should be working for them and doing something for them. And, you know, you see that with family first. I'm going to use family first. There are people in your family that always need help. Now, I got this idea because I was watching clips from Fences. And as the son got older, you know, the son hates dad or whatever. But he kept coming back asking for money. Every time he got paid, he'd come back asking for money. And, you know, we have family members like that. They're always asking. They never do anything. They get what they want. Then they go, you know, well, you know what? I got what I need out of you. I got some things to do. I got to run. But we're not talking about just like people who are drug addicts. We're talking about people who are just users in general. You know, they come around when they want something. They call when they want something. They call and come around to check the temperature to see when they can ask for something that they want, but they never give. They just constant takers, and they burn their bridge because they're constant takers. They constantly take, and then you go from one family member to another, and then you find yourself, if you're their family member, you know, at a certain point, family members see the pattern, like, you know, they went to this person, they went to that person, they went to that person, you know, they coming to you next. And you're like, oh, here we go. I'm going to just flat out tell them no. Because at a certain point, when you burn so many people, you got their reputation. You know what this is about. You know what this is about. And people seem to forget that, right? Some people, you know, let me borrow your car. They put a dent in it. One day when I get money, I swear I'm going to pay you back. I ain't got time for that. Fix the dent in the car. Well, I ain't got it right now. What was you doing? I was just kicking it and being reckless. You know, they ain't going to say kicking it and being reckless, though. But, you know what's going on, right? You know, they got people, you know, who burn their bridge because they want you to short yourself by helping them when they're never actually doing anything productive. You know, some people cause so much drama that you help them to get them out of your damn face. But then at some point, it's like, you know what? I'd rather fight you than help you at this point because you always in something. You know, you burned your bridges. And that's just how family works, you know. Sometimes that causes a rift in family because the family is like, you know what? We've helped this person so much that we've let these other people fend for themselves. Gotta let them go. And that's when they burn their bridge, because there's sometimes you help, like I said, you help the wrong people, and then you got family members, where's such and such? How's such and such been? How come such and such don't check up? Well, to be perfectly honest, they kind of feel slighted because y'all always helping this particular person, and y'all see how that keeps going. And when this person needs help, what do y'all say? Well, everybody always asking me to do something. Everybody always want my help, blah, 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 blah. But y'all do that knowing y'all helping the wrong person. And then that family member, man, we love you. When you gonna come around, Uncle James? Uncle James like, man, shut the hell up. I ain't coming around, y'all. But let's move on. Now we got, you know, people who burn bridges with friends. And, you know, the friends see it coming. Well, I'll take this back. The friends don't necessarily see it coming because friends aren't family initially. You know, friends don't. Your friends are there for you when you're complaining about your family, who you feel like isn't supporting you, and then your friends start seeing, you know, how you are with maybe your boyfriend or girlfriend. You know, how you are with people that are just friends of yours, not the ones that you kick it with, but the ones that you claim that you so tight with, and then they see the energy sometimes is off because you feel they're tight because they always help you, but it starts getting a little hot in there because they realize you never helped them and you never will. So now it's like, it's a touchy situation. Problems, right? Problems. So what's next? Now you got an issue. Now you got beef, right? And the friends start seeing it like, okay, maybe it's just that person or this person. Maybe something happened in that person's life because I don't know y'all like that. And then the friends start seeing this person get played and that person get played, and you always claiming you the victim. You know, I've seen situations where a person, if you steal from your family, you're going to steal from your friends, right? You stole from family, but friend didn't know it. Then you stole from the friend. Friend couldn't necessarily prove it at first. And then yeah, oh, that was you. All that speech you was giving about you ain't like that. That's not who you are. Nah. You got people who have kids, you know, they do the same thing with their friends, their family and friends. They dump the kid off on their family and friends, and they're not responsible. And what I mean by that is, you know, I just need you to watch the kid for 3 hours. They come back 6, 7, 8 hours later. Oh, there was some things going on. Why you ain't called? Because they was intending to leave that kid with you, right? So you burn your... Can you watch the kid? I can't watch your kid no more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, or they treat the kid so bad that the other people that they're around, that may be family or friends, they're okay with taking the kid in because they start to learn that, damn, somebody got to treat this kid with love because y'all ain't doing it. So you burn your bridges, you know. You burn your bridges doing stuff like that. And then you don't have a support system because after a while, people will not help. People won't help you. And then people will help your kids, but help your kids without helping you. So even though a kid lives with you and is with you, they not messing with you. I'm going to help you, but I ain't messing with, you know, we ain't doing that. You know, and the same thing that goes on with people, you know, as far as jobs and stuff like that. And, you know, can I get away with this? Can hook me up with this? Do this for me? Do that for me? And then the coworkers start like, no, man. Because you wanted me to come in on my day off for you. And when I needed you, you was like, man, I got things to do. No, you don't. You told me you was free already. So it's an even exchange, a swap. Now, you know, I need that favor returned. They don't return that favor. When you don't return that favor, guess what happens? That bridge gets burnt. You have no support system. And then you have people, you know, that's where you see some people in the world right now are kind of on edge because they've burnt their support system. Family, friends, you know, and even, and like I said, acquaintances, strangers. That's why I use the coworkers like that because, you know, strangers have the same issues with family and friends. So they see, if you have to ask good Samaritans and strangers, people start having discernment like, I've seen this story a million times. I can't help you. And a lot of times, you know, when people really need help, this is why I say you burn your bridge of support system, because people have learned on the back end that, you know, they say the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? But the problem with that, closed mouth don't get fed. But the problem with that is people been feeding greedy mouths. And the people who really needed to be fed starved. But that starvation made them work harder. Now they better. And now you can't explain that to them. Because, like I said before, sometimes you help the wrong people and those people don't appreciate it. So you start seeing from your own life experience that, you know, I can't help this person. Because and what it is, it's no disrespect. It's no disrespect when you burn all your bridges. It's the fact that people can't help you because there's a point where you have to help yourself not for yourself. So you know it could be done for yourself. So you don't wind up depending on people to help you every which way. Because there are people who've dug themselves a hole in life because they've always had people to bail them out. But they've never bailed anybody out. And when you hit a certain age and you constantly calling this person and that person and robbing Peter to pay Paul, and it's from your bad decision making, you lose a support system because people don't have faith in your ability to navigate society as an adult. How am I going to support somebody? You know, how would I help you financially if you bad with money? That means you're going to keep coming back. So maybe I should just let you suffer until you figure out how to get it together so you won't be this bad with money. How am I going to help you get along with people if you constantly stabbing people in the back and cutting people's throats? Maybe you got to be around them wolves out there to understand they may be a bad idea. So when those people feel hurt, it's really helping them. It's like the prodigal son thing. You know, the father loved his son, but you got to obviously you have to really see what you're putting out in the world and the karma that's gonna come back on you for you to make sense. And that's what happens when you burn your support system bridge. You know, the prodigal son returned. You know, he had to like sleep with in a pig pen to get the point. And that's the thing. Some of us have to sleep in proverbial pig pens to get the point. And that's because you burned all your bridges. And there's nothing wrong with that, because if it humbles you to the point where you become appreciative and you atone what you've done, or you've just, you know, you've tried to right the wrongs or acknowledge the wrongs, people could work with you. They're not going to help you again, but they know that you're on the right track. And if they do help you, they're going to help you on their own terms. And they're not going to, you know, and they're going to do it from the kindness of their heart because they think you're going in the right direction. You can't ask anymore. But there's an issue with burning bridges, because sometimes people burn bridges, like I said before, because they were entitled. And when you put that entitlement out into the world, it really sucks. It really sucks, because the people that you feel are entitled to help you, you never feel entitled to help them. And that's the crux of why, you know, your bridge got burnt in the first place. So we out, man. Peace.